Hello, good evening to everyone. It's me, Thales. This is my channel about English language. I cover from basic to advanced, and I have a variety of videos split into 4 different playlists. 2 of them are basic level, basic grammar, and basic vocabulary, which have explanations in Portuguese, all of them basic level explanations in Portuguese, whereas the advanced ones, advanced idioms and vocab, which is the case of this video, and advanced, intermediate advanced grammar, right? All videos that have advanced tag on it are English only, okay? So choose the ones which suit you the most, right? And learn English with me. Before we begin, subscribe, share the content with your friends. My channel is reaching the milestone of 500 videos, and we have a lot of content for you to watch and learn together. Hit the notification bell and give the thumbs up, right? I upload videos almost daily, not every single day, but I try to upload videos almost daily. So keep your eyes open, right, to watch my videos. Let's get into it. Today's video, we will see the expression miles ahead of, right? Remember, as this is an advanced video, advanced idioms / vocab. So we will learn useful idioms and vocabulary for everyday's use, either in formal or informal language, depending on the idiom. And we have some examples, right? I take some examples from the internet, or depending, I take from books as well, but mostly from the internet. Let's see. When you say somebody is miles ahead of, miles is a measure of distance, right? Here in Brazil, we don't say miles, we measure in kilometers or kilometers, depending on whether it's American or British English. I prefer to say kilometer, right? But both forms are correct, okay? You can say kilometers or kilometers. So it's a way of measuring distance. And I don't know exactly the correspondence of 1 mile. I don't remember, but it's not the same as a kilometer. You can search the internet. Maybe I will check it out for you. We have other measures of other ways of measuring. Let me take here. 1 mile equals 1.6 kilometers or kilometers, right? It's very complicated in my opinion, but some people like to measure. Americans, they think in miles, right? Oh my God, my mouse got stuck. And it's also interesting as a measure of speed, right? For example, kilometers per hour or kilometers per hour. In English, they measure mph, right? When I play, for example, racing games, I see it's very common to find measures of speed in mph, as well as when we measure temperatures. In Brazil, we use degrees Celsius, and in English, in English, Americans use Fahrenheit. Okay, so when I see, for example, the temperature in Fahrenheit, I don't know whether it's hot or cold. I have to check the calculator, right? To convert Fahrenheit in degrees Celsius, because that's how my mindset works. Okay, so let's get into the first examples. First, we see that miles ahead. So miles is a measure of distance. When you say somebody is miles ahead of something or someone, it means that they are more successful, they are more advanced, they are more developed, right? It depends on the meaning. The first example has a literal meaning, okay? For example, they went on ahead of us and by now are several miles ahead of us. So what's the meaning of go ahead of us in this first example? So we have a literal meaning, right? It's just a measurement of distance. Okay, so they went on ahead of us, right? I was here and they went on. The starting point was here, and some time ahead, the distance between us was increasing, right? The distance between us increased by the hour. It means that I was running or walking slower than the pack of people, right? So they were faster than me. That's the reason that by now, at this moment, they are several miles ahead of us. Okay, so if you are in a competition, if you are running, for example, and you don't run with the same pace of other people, if you run slower, at a lower speed, you will be several miles from them. Right? They will be much more distant from you. So this has a literal meaning because we are talking about distance here. The second example, this new management system has kept the company far ahead of the pack in terms of product development. So here we are talking about an IT system or management system, and helped the company differentiate from the competition. So when you say that this management system was responsible for keeping the company far ahead of the pack, or miles ahead of the competition, right? This expression has a similar meaning of miles ahead of. It means that they are more advanced, they have a differential, and they are unique. So they have the advantage, a competitive advantage over other companies because of this new management system. This example, here I miswrote this ahead. I misspelled. Be miles ahead of MBAs with a master's in fintech that gets you a management level job after completion. What is this? MBA is a Master Business Administration, right? Is a course in business that is very well recognized in the market. But here it's an advertising saying that if you want to be ahead of the competition, you have to take a master's in fintech instead of taking other MBAs, right? So here it means that you have MBAs from the market, and my MBA, my master's degree, it's what keeps me miles ahead from competition. So you need to take the most important course rather than other MBAs. So it's just an advertising. I took this example from the internet, right? Be miles ahead of MBAs. So it means you have many MBAs in the market, And if you want to differentiate yourself, take a master's in fintech, right? Another example, success has brought you miles ahead of many people. So if you have success in something, it means that you are miles ahead of many people. Brought is the simple past of the verb bring, okay? Success has brought you. This is the present perfect tense. The last example, my new gaming console is miles ahead of my old ones. Yes, I have, I will show you my new gaming consoles. I have a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series X, right? So they are miles ahead of the competition. Or my new gaming console is miles ahead of my old ones. So I have, for example, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One X, and my new gaming consoles are more advanced, more developed, better than the competition. Okay, so before we finish this video, let's talk. I will make you some questions for you to think about and to answer in order to practice the expression miles ahead. Do you consider yourself far ahead of the pack in terms of personal development or education? Did you take courses, English? Do you think that taking an English course puts you miles ahead of the competition, or English is no longer a differential? What do you think about it? In my opinion, English, it doesn't put you miles ahead of the pack, but it puts you in par of the main competitors, right? Because many people know how to speak English, and if you don't speak English, you may miss some job opportunities. You may be unable to communicate, to talk to foreigners, and to have better job opportunities. Do you think that success puts you miles ahead of other people? What is the measurement of success in your opinion? Okay? What puts you miles ahead in terms of education? A master's degree, a post-graduation, or maybe a technical course? What's your opinion about it? Okay, so these were just some questions for you to think about, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Next video, we will talk about another idiom, advanced idiom / vocabulary. So have a good time. See you next video.